Mavs win. Mavs win. Mavs win. Mavericks didn't screw it up tonight, guys. The Mavericks actually won tonight. Hats off to them. Started off slow. Started off with a little beating coming out the gate, but rallied together and they won. Hats off to them. Still started off sluggish though. Still not understanding why Dwight Powell's in the starting lineup, but they did it again tonight. I noticed that they got a little bit more energy once Cauley Stein came in the game to play for them. And they brought Jalen Brunson in. But Mavericks take care of business. Like I said, they started off slow, but it almost seemed like they were pacing themselves to make a big run, and that's what they did. Luka had a big night tonight. 27 points, 9 rebounds, 12 assists. But the one that got me that I'm most impressed with tonight is Kristaps Porzingis with a double-double, 18 and 10, coming in hot with that right there. 18 and 10. Kristaps Porzingis is. Excuse me. Sorry. Yep. Big night for him tonight. Hit a lot of big threes. Had a lot of blocks too. He had a big block party. But let's get to the highlights real quick with this game. I don't know why it's doing that. There's the Dwight Powell with the little dunkaroo right there. Wait a minute, trying to figure this out. I don't know why it's doing it. Okay, there we go. There's the Dwight Powell with a little dunkaroo. OG Anunoby really gave it to the Mavs in the first half. Really gave it to him. What's up, Sean? How's it going, man? Shout out to Sean Ireland watching the broadcast here. Well, how'd you feel about that Mavs game tonight, Sean, if you got a chance to watch it? Oh, Gary Trent Jr. lighting the Mavs up for 2 right there. Gary Trent Jr. actually had a good game against the Mavs a little bit. Not too bad. Luka going to the basket. Luka, as I said, he was a rebound away from a triple Doncic, as we like to call it, over here on this post-game show. Nice pass by Luka to Dorian Finney. I think we can call him Dorian Finney switch tonight. I think what he gave you 11 points. He gave you 11 points tonight. I'm okay with calling him Dorian Finney switch tonight. Okay with that. Luka, step back Jack was in the building. Missed that one. Yeah, 4 blocks by KP. 4 blocks. He was going. At Rocky first half, right. Better second half. Big question was, could this team adjust coming out of the half there, Sean? Where it looks like they got OG in foul trouble, and that's kind of what slowed them down a little bit. Let's take a look. At some point, it got a little sloppy in the game too. Here's THJ. I think he missed this one, and then they got it and put it back by Dorian Finney Swish, as we call him over here on this post game show. KP. I still believe that we are better when we go small without DP. Yeah, I don't get this Dwight Powell love. I'm trying to figure it out myself, but I just can't. They like him for some reason, but I think Cauley Stein should get somebody with height should get the start, like a Cauley Stein or maybe Moses Brown. I don't know why they're really look at that. There's that block party by KP right there, inviting them to the block party. KP after the block party, then he hits you with 3 right there. Back down the court we go. Back down the court we go. Fred VanVleet with a 3. But I think Porzingis comes back on the next play with the block party, inviting them to the block party again. Come get you some. Oh, Sterling Brown, he's had a slow start. So far he's had another slow start. But here goes KP at the logo. My guy was balling tonight, as Billy calls him. Big Stops Porzingis was on fire and balling tonight. I'm happy with his play tonight. That's the Porzingis that the Mavs need out there on the court. Someone asked me, do I miss Rick? I said, hell no. It's good. I think a lot of people don't miss Rick. Oh, Maxey got dunked on right there. Oh, here comes a little bit of that Luka magic. Oh, right to the right pal. Finally, I think that I don't want to say it's his first point, but I think he finally got on the boards somewhere around there in that play. Oh, the threes rain down. Mavericks do this thing too, where they'd like to launch up threes when it's the shots weren't falling. They were moving the ball, and instead of stepping in and hitting 2-pointers, they were shooting threes. I wasn't too much feeling that. I didn't like that tonight. I think here's the three from Tim Hardaway though, that went down, and that was good. But there are certain points in the game where Mavericks start falling back into. You think Rick Carlisle's coaching because they start launching those threes, and I thought Coach Kidd wasn't about that. So here's Luka coming down court. Oh, nice pass, Luka, and nice finish, Dorian Finney swish. Fred VanVleet put up a little bounce right there. These Raptors play good. They played hard the first half. They played really, really hard. Jalen Brunson 3, the Brunson burner. Luka, oh, you can't guard me. You too small. Get up off me, son. You can't guard me. You can't do nothing with me. Well, Gary Trent Jr., you keep leaving him open. That's what's going to happen. He's going to eventually knock him down on you. KP with the block party again. Don't bring that weak mess up in here. Is what Big Stops is saying. Oh, Luka. Hardaway Jr. 3 in your face. Tim Hardaway had a good night tonight, too. What did he give you? Tim Hardaway gave you 25 tonight. That's what we need from him. That's what we're going to need from him if we want to take things in there. We need 25 from him. If the Mavs are going to be scoring, the first quarter gave me bad deja vu. Did you think Rick was out there coaching again? Oh, Porzingis. I'm telling you, listen, man, Porzingis was balling out. I know I can't keep saying it, but this guy was on tonight. He had everything going from the paint to the shooting threes. He was just on tonight. It was his night tonight. And the block party, he kept inviting everybody to. Oh, get off me. You too small, son. You too small. Can't guard me. Nice pass. Nice pass to the white pal. Fine. He gave you 11 points tonight. Again, I'm gonna give him a pass. I'm gonna give him a little bit of a pass tonight. Luka, he's just doing whatever he wants out there at this point. I want to say this is the point where OG had got into foul trouble, so they had to pretty much pull him from the game. Luka comes down court. Step back Jack is in the building. Step back Jack was in the building on that one. Luka, somebody, Kendrick Perkins was on the radio here on 105.3 The Fan, and he brought up something that was pretty interesting. He said Luka might not be in shape yet. That's why he's not. That's why you guys don't see him out there doing Luka things right now. But I might be willing to believe him on that one about him not being in shape with the way he's been playing lately. But here he's been playing a little slow and reserved. Nice alley-oop right there. Nice alley-oop. Is KP going? No, he's not going back to the block party on this one. JB. Tim Hardaway, that's part of the 25 right there. Man, he's stroking it tonight. He had it tonight. Do you think Luka's defense got better? I saw a nice defense from him compared to last year. Okay. Yeah, his defense is a little bit better. Coach Kidd has been preaching defense since he started here. That's his main goal. He says defense and less threes is what we're supposed to be doing here. Oh, Tim. Don't do him like that. Nice pass, Tim. Part of the 25 right there. Part of that 25 right there, knocking down. How amazing was VanVleet tonight? He gave 20 points tonight on the Raptors end. No, KP Loris. No, KP had awful field goal percentage, 5 of 17. So still waiting for an efficient game. I mean, he may have been, but let's be honest. He gave you 18 to 10 tonight off 29 minutes. That's a good game for Porzingis. Really good game. Luka. I feel like Timmy about to be an all-star if he keeps shooting like that. I don't think he'll make All-Star, but he could definitely win us some games if he's shooting like that. Definitely win us some games. Big stops right here. Big stops. Porzingis is what we call that man. Porzingis had it going tonight, Loris. He really had it going tonight. I was happy about Porzingis tonight. I know his field goal percentage might not have been high, but he did all the right things tonight, except for that one blunder he had underneath the rim there, where he missed what looked like a dunk, or should have been dunk, and he laid it up. And we're gonna close the game out right here with that. But yeah, man, Mavs win tonight. Let me put the stream key out in case any of you guys want to join the broadcast and talk Mavs with me. I'll let anybody hop on here. Put this out. Join the broadcast. Love to hear you guys' input here on the show if you want to hop on and talk Mavs game with me. But yeah, Mavs, I think he was looking for a foul on that play, but yeah, that was bad, man. Yeah, it was really bad, man. You got to dunk something like that. Any news about back-to-back games for KP? As of now, even Coach Kidd addressed this the other day in the press conference. He said, as of right now, there is no load management for any players right now. The team believes that KP is healthy and that he is ready to go. That was a last season deal coming off of a surgery that summer, so everybody feels like he's healthy this year. So, I mean, maybe later on down the line, but right now, KP is playing all 82 unless something happens, including Luka also. As far as I know. So there's no load management with anybody right now, per Coach Kidd in his press conferences here lately. Oh, you got another comment coming in. Can't wait until Mavericks play in their building now. It's going to be same. Yes, I will. Matter of fact, I will be live. The next Mavs post game show, I will be live from the AAC with the post game show. I'll be in the F150 club, F150 club as I like to call it, where we like to party at. So yes, I'll be live from inside the arena on the next Mavs post game show. It is the first home opener against the Houston Rockets, and I'll be inside the building with this next post game show. But yeah, the Mavs. Let's take a look at some numbers here. Dorian Finney-Smith, 36 minutes, 11 points, 8 rebounds. Solid game right there for him. Solid game. I like it. Yes. We tried that. Yes, Zone. We tested this out with the Utah preseason game. I was live from there. If you go back on my if you go look on our page, I was live from there for the Utah game. I'm not going to be at every Mavericks home game this season like I was the past year, but for pretty much every game I go to, I'll be live from inside the AAC after the game for a live post game show. We'll be in there live. We'll probably get some exciting people to join us too from the Mavs organization while being in the arena. Looking at the numbers, yes, like I was saying, Dorian Finney Swish, as we call him, 11 points, 8 rebounds. Good night tonight. Porzingis, 29 minutes, 10 rebounds, 18 points. Solid night. That's what you want from Kristaps Porzingis. Double doubles. That's what we like to see. That's what's going to keep this team going. Even though I only have the team with about 45 wins. My broadcast partner, Kevin Gray, has them at what he said 50. His man at 50 wins. I just can't give him 50 wins with this roster as of right now. Dwight Powell, 25 minutes, 11 points, 2 rebounds. Got to get those rebounds up, DP. Got to get those rebounds up. You're going to be a starter. Tim Hardaway Jr., 25. Jalen Brunson surprisingly only had 5 points tonight, coming off a 17-point game. That's a little odd there. Maxi Kleber gave 5 points tonight. Reggie Bullock had 1 point. I was actually shocked to see him in the lineup tonight. I'm sorry, not shocked to see him in the line. I'm actually happy that they gave him more minutes tonight because they didn't give him much in the Atlanta game. I don't know if it was just a matchup deal or what, but he did not get a lot of minutes in the game against Atlanta, which is cool. Mavericks felt like I feel like the Mavericks panicked in that game, and that's why they started launching up all those threes in that game. So supposedly he's supposed to be the 3-point shooter off the bench. He's supposed to bring you some defense. There's a lot of things he's supposed to do, but tonight he only gave you 1 point. I would imagine that wouldn't go over well. But as the season goes along, he'll get into a rhythm and hopefully play. Sterling Brown also another rough start. 0 points, 9 minutes. He tried to shoot a three at some point and then got it blocked from behind, coming down. I'm still curious as to why we haven't seen Moses Brown yet. 50 wins after great preseason looked good, but after Hawks game, yeah, I couldn't. I got him at 45. I had him at 45 before the Hawks game. I just couldn't. I just don't see with this raw unless they make a trade, maybe 50. But right now, I don't have them at 50. And I even told Kevin Gray, I don't even. Yeah, I'm okay if the Mavs don't make the playoffs because I'm not expecting that. I always feel like a coach's first year is a talent evaluation year, his first year. So, I mean, I just don't really expect him to. Sarah Green, it sucks that they have this superstar Luka, and this team can't get him another number one player. Okay, so we have this discussion a lot, Sarah. I'm glad you feel that way because the only way to really do it in the NBA today is this is why Donnie Nelson is not here anymore because he was poor. I love Donnie. Me and Donnie, I'll tell the story one day of how me and Donnie drafted Luka. I'll tell you that story one day. But um, Donnie was not good at team building, and he kept giving away draft picks. They didn't value draft picks. The only way you're going to do this, you have to do this like Milwaukee. Um, the Suns are a great example of it. Chicago, the Hornets, all these teams. This is what you got to do. You got to draft your superstar. Then you have to draft you a glue guy. While you're doing that, you have to save on salary cap. You have to make trades, and you have to get into free agency. That's how you build a team today. This whole we can put anybody with Luka. Like I feel like the Mavericks is still stuck in the old days where we could just put anybody with Luka and I'm sorry, like they did with Dirk. We could put anybody with Dirk and Dirk will find a way to win. That's just not going to cut it with Luka. I believe that you have to put 3-and-D guys around Luka to win. Uh, for him to glow and for them to win. That's the type of players he needs. He needs somebody that when he passes on the ball, for a fact that shot is going down. We don't need to guess or get scared every time somebody shoots. Luka doesn't need another number one player. He doesn't, but he does need a good he needs a Klay Thompson like player is what he needs. Every team has players with roles. KP stepped up defensively. Tim got hot from three. Yes, Tim did. Tim is a bit streaky at time, but I'm not here to hate on Tim. I'm not here to hate on Tim because Tim gave us a great game night. He gave us 25 night. That's really good for Tim Hardaway. But the thing is that like right now, I'm on our show bFb, which is on every Tuesday and Thursday, live on Facebook and Twitter, and I am on the Mavericks for saying Jalen Brunson right now. When they signed Tim Hardaway, I made it known that once you sign Tim Hardaway, you're basically telling Jalen Brunson goodbye because you're not going to sign two guards and you're not going to sign two guards. You're not going to sign two small guards. So Jalen Brunson probably will not be here. And if that's the case, the Mavericks need to look at finding a trade for him, finding something that you can get something back for him. The super team doesn't work for every team. It doesn't work. Luka doesn't really need a super team. He just needs the right pieces around him. Like you watch Trae Young, like the other night with the Hawks, like for example, he has the right people around him. Like if he's not on, he's got Bogdanovich, he's got Gallinari, he's got John Collins, he's got Capella, he's got all these guys that if it's not going right, he at least has somebody to score. like the other night, people were killing Coach Kidd after the game, and I was like, listen, after KP and Luka sit down, there are no more points on this team. I don't know where the points come from. That's it. That's what the Mavs need. The Mavs need players that can actually put the ball in the basket. I love Dorian Finney switch to death, but he's not a guy I can rely on. Reggie Bullock, no, he's not going to be that guy. He's as you see, they don't give him that many minutes, and when they give him minutes, he got 1 point tonight. When you look down the roster, Jalen Brunson off the bench is the only guy who really could give you points, and that's not good. At the end of the day, we had that guy. We had that type of guy, Curry. Yes, we did, and they got rid of him for the second time this year. I don't know why. That was a dumb decision. Every time I say the Mavs should get veterans, Mavs fans say they are too old. No, I agree with that. I've said that too. I definitely wanted them to take a look at somebody like Rudy Gay this offseason. Honestly, I think the Mavericks are about to have a fire sale. I mean, not the Mavericks. The Lakers are about to have a fire sale at the last night. And if they do, I want some of those players that they have. I will gladly take Carmelo Anthony. I'll take Dwight Howard. I'll take Malik Monk. I'll take some of those guys off their hands just to get them in here, just to see what they could do. Because you're right, you do need a veteran presence. And I think Melo shooting would be good here. Dwight Howard's tough, gritty, and dirty play here would be good. The Mavs, as Billy's always saying, we need somebody to muck it up a little bit. They got too many nice guys on the team. They don't have any dogs out there. Mavs need some dogs on the roster. I just don't like the narrative. Luka needs another number one option. KP has shown the ability to win without Luka. He just had a bad year. Yeah, I'm with you too on that because Porzingis' first year here when he played, Porzingis balled to me. And to me, I mean, for the games he played, everybody's on this. He didn't play enough games. I think the games he played, he balled out to me. I think he had a pretty good. Everybody's dumping on him in the playoffs, but his numbers, they weren't bad, but they could have been better. But we know what that is. We've heard the story on all that. I know it's early. I just hope they can get things going. They will. Like I said, they won tonight. I want the Mavs to go after Buddy Hield and Marvin Bagley. Yeah, they're not going to do that. Unless Buddy Hield is a free agent, then they'll do it. But Mavericks don't have any assets to trade. They don't have anything. Donnie screwed that up with the last trade. They're just not getting a draft pick this year. So Nico, after talking to Nico on I think it was when we were doing the Tim Hardaway, Moses Brown introduction and all that, players introduction. He's basically looking to draft. He's going to be looking to draft and get people in here. So we're not going to be trading draft picks away like that. We're going to be valuing them. They will. They haven't given many minutes. Yeah, Moses Brown should be playing. I don't know why we're not doing that yet. And the kid Eugene should be playing too. A sneaky veteran. The match could get is Ricky Rubio. You know what? Where is Rubio? I forgot where Rubio is at. I want to say. Let me look up where Rubio is at. I was getting ready to say Memphis. Or was it Utah? See where Rubio is at. Because, hey, and trust me, this organization loves Ricky Rubio. They love him to death. Man, do they love him. They've wanted Ricky Rubio so bad for the longest. So it looks like Ricky Rubio is in Cleveland right now. Okay. Didn't know that. Didn't know that he was there with the Cavs. That's interesting. Yeah, Cavs. If they're not scoring, they give us something defensively. It's two sides of the ball. Never struggled to score, to be honest. We just never could get any stops. Is that which game are you talking about there, Game Changer? Or what exactly are you talking about? With that post. Now, give me a second here. I'm waiting on the Mavs. The Mavs will usually send me the post game interviews. So let's see. Today is the 23rd. All right. Actually, listen, we've already got the post game interviews up. Okay, let's download these. Let me download these real quick, and I will get you guys the comments. Looks like we have Luka. Of course, we're going to always have Coach Kidd, and we have THJ coming up here. Let's see. Wait on that to come in. Okay, game changer. Okay. I just don't like how we don't see a lot of KP and Luka on the court together. Well, the reason why you don't see it right now is because they have to split their minutes up because they don't want to wear them out and they want to keep them fresh. Coach Kim wants to keep everybody fresh for the fourth quarter. If you notice, he kind of went with the chess move tonight. He kind of let I feel like he kind of let Toronto get up, and Toronto, when they got wore down, he put the Mavs in there at the right time. They struck when the iron was hot and got jiggy with it, as I like to say, and came back and made a good comeback. Let's see what we got here. Downloads. One second. I'm going to get you guys these interviews. Let's see what we got here. Bullet. Oh, I'm his speaking in general. Like, for example, in the playoffs, our defensive never come. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. I think fifth foul for. Yeah, that was a key part of the game. Once he got that, that made them adjust some things. Once he got that foul. You know what? Okay, then if that's the way we're gonna do it, let's do it like this. Did it go to the desktop? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to get this interview up here for you. I don't know if this thing is doing. Okay, that's fine. If that's how they want to do it, we'll do. I don't know where my files are going, but that's fine. I'll just do this real quick. I'll share the screen if I have to. Okay, here we go. Here's Coach Kidd. Make sure I turn the audio on. Window. Screen 2. Okay, you guys let me know if you can hear this too. Because the other night I was doing this and you guys couldn't hear it.
Yeah, I think we were kind of back in that deja vu in the sense of being in Atlanta. First half, we defensively were right there. We got off to a very very slow start, but I thought mentally we stayed in the game, and then that second half, we talked about it. We were right back in Atlanta. We come out at halftime, and we got the same shots, wide open shots, and they went down again against a very talented team in Toronto. They caused so many turnovers for us to only have 9. The last 2 games they've had 23 and 25, and then offensive rebounding. We talked about that, and we gave up 11, but they crashed the boards as well as anybody, and I thought we did a really good job there. Um, Timmy got us going on the offensive end. Um, I think the bank opened up the basket, and then everybody started sharing the ball, knocking down open shots.
In terms of spacing, and it looked like there were some more like high ball screens, some easier kickouts. Was there any like specific changes or specific focuses you guys made in the second half that made things a lot easier for you?
No, we have a very talented player, and Luka, who starts everything, and so with him at the top, and being able to read who's open, he understands. He's a great quarterback, and so guys were setting screens higher, trying to give him some airspace, and he was aggressive. I know he probably felt like he could have made a couple more baskets. But I thought he played a really good game. He found the open guy. He looked at the basket when he had an opportunity to score. So I thought he had an incredible game. Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll move to Zoom. Kevin Gray.
Kevin Gray, 105 through the fan. Jason, 15 points off of turnovers tonight. Guys forced 12 turnovers on the Raptors. What was the biggest turnaround defensively, especially in the second half?
Just our activity in preseason, and in the first half of the Atlanta game, our activity, our hands, executing the game plan, helping one another. Again, Toronto's going to shoot a lot of threes. I thought OG was not going to miss a three tonight. But I thought the adjustments we made at halftime, again, I'm going to say it mentally, we didn't just give in to the physical play, and we came out and we made open shots, and we caused the problem. Again, KP, I thought when he came back in, after he came out, his activity defensively, blocking shots and spreading the floor, I thought, he looked great. And so we got a lot of guys, who maybe I haven't mentioned. Dorian, again, defensively, taking the challenge on the best offensive player. He set the tone for us in that second half.
Tim Cato.
Yeah, Jason, I saw that you used Maxey briefly as the lone big man. I think that was in the third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, Brunson ended up subbing in, but he was the lone big man in a closing lineup. What did you like about Maxey in both of those situations?
I just love that Maxey is a team guy. He can play any position on the floor and guard any player. He causes a problem on the offensive end due to his shooting, but also he can put the ball on the floor in the decision making. And so to have him out there, with the four mediums, it helps us because again, the floor spacing for us is big, and when we have JB or LD handling the ball, causing a problem, they find the open guy.
Nick.
Hey, Coach. Reggie Bullock was the big free agency addition this offseason, and he hasn't played more than 17 minutes the first couple of games. I'm curious, is he limited by something right now, or is there another reason why, or your thoughts on why he's not a bigger part of the rotation?
Well, to answer your question, honestly, we've only played 2 games. So would you like him to play 24 minutes, or how would you like to see it?
I'm just curious if he was limited by anything, or if he was.
No,
There was any other.
no, this is an early journey, and you have to be patient. A famous player said this isn't instant oatmeal. This is going to take time to cook. And so I have to apologize that you felt that he should have played more.
Okay, one more, Ian.
Hey, Coach, Ian, A2ZSports.com. Coming back in this league is a difficult task. What type of resilience does it take for a team to come back after the onslaught Toronto had in that first quarter and then to flip the game completely in the second half?
Yeah, I think it's, chemistry and accountability, things that we've talked about, character, trust in one another. That group in there, they've been together. They've been through battles. It's a 48-minute game. You don't lose the game in the first 3 minutes or the first 6 minutes. And it just showed early in the season. We were tested in Atlanta, and we didn't respond well. And I thought the guys responded well here tonight on the road. One of the big things in this league, it's hard to win. in this league. And so to win on the road, that's big. It's not that you're just given the win by showing up. You got to play the game.
That's why this guy's my head coach right here. This is why I wanted him to be the head coach right here. I was a big proponent of Jason Kidd. But yeah, man, like you said, this is an instant oatmeal. You know, we aren't going to see players who we want every night. You know, I'm still questioning why Moses Brown, but you know, I mean, it was a fair question he asked. But like you said, you know, I respect his answer. You know, it's only this game 2. You know, how many minutes did you expect him to play right now? You know, what can we do? Okay, so that was Coach Kidd. Let's go over here now. Let's cue Luka up. Let's hear from Luka after tonight's game.
Hey, Luka. It seemed like in the first half you were frustrated at times and just couldn't, as a group, quite get it going. What was particularly bothering you in the first half, and how did you overcome that after halftime?
I think our defense wasn't the best in the first half. It wasn't that good. But in the second half, you know, we stayed together. We picked it up, not like the first game. So I think that was the key. And from defense, we go to offense, you know, and that really stepped our offense.
How did it feel to see Goran again?
Always great. It's always great to see him. You know, he's my guy, so it's always amazing to see him.
Did it feel a little bit like Eurobasket with Igor here too this time?
Yeah. I remember those days. And those are great days, you know, great days. And, you know, we won the championship.
Okay, we'll go to Zoom. Chuck Cooperstein.
Hey, Luka. It seemed like maybe even in the second quarter when, especially after Barnes and Achua went out of the game, that the game started to turn a little bit for you. But it seemed like you guys were able to keep your composure better even when shots weren't falling, that you were still able to run your stuff. You didn't turn it over, and you kept guarding people.
Yeah, I think that was the key. You know, I remember the first game, you know, we didn't make shots. Our energy wasn't there. And that should have happened, you know. And I think today, like I say, you know, we stayed together. We pushed each other. And that was the key to the win.
Okay, Kevin Gray.
Kevin Gray, 105 through the fan. Luka, in that third quarter, you and Tim Hardaway combined for 21 points there. What was the difference defensively, and what got you guys going offensively in that third quarter there?
Like I said, you know, our defense, we stepped at our defense, you know. From defense, we went to offense. And that's the best game plan you can have. If we play good defense, even if you don't make shots, you got to stay with the energy and play.
Okay, we'll do 2 in Spanish. Pedro.
Thank you. Luka, buenas noches. ¿A qué atribuyes la victoria de esta noche y qué crees que hicieron mejor a diferencia del partido inaugural ante Atlanta?
Bueno, como dije, el primer tiempo creo que no encontramos buenos tiros, pero no metimos. Para empezar el tercer cuarto, creo que estuvimos juntos y creo que eso fue la clave, ¿no? Y de ahí, a partir de ahí, encontramos mejores tiros y lo metimos.
Okay, one more in Spanish. Eric.
Hola Luka, ¿qué tal? Te saludo, felicidades por el triunfo. ¿Qué se siente sacar este primer triunfo después de haber tenido un muy mal partido hace un par de días? Y háblame de la comunicación que tuvieron hoy, viniendo otra vez después de estar abajo en el marcador, remontar este juego.
Bueno, habrá malos partidos, habrá buenos partidos. Creo que el primero fue muy malo, pero bueno, tenemos un entrenador nuevo, el coaching staff creo que o sea, hay muchos nuevos, así que todavía tenemos mucho tiempo para encontrarnos. Hay 82 partidos, así que algún partido estará malo y alguno bueno.
Luka. Yeah, I think I saw at one point they said that him and Tim Hardaway combined for almost like 50 points or something tonight at one point. Yeah, Luka, like I said, Luka was 1 rebound away from a triple double. But yeah, the defense wasn't good in the first half. They made a good adjustment in the second half. He really got it going in the second half. Hats off to him. Luka's gonna Luka. Of course, we want to see anytime step back Jack can get it going. We always there. And I just want to let you know, guys, something. This broadcast usually doesn't run like this. Billy is not here because he had to take care of some medical things, but usually it's me and Billy, and usually this runs more smoothly. But when it's just me and I have to talk to you guys and run the broadcast, gets a little a little difficult at times. So I thank you guys for sitting there and being patient with me as I'm trying to entertain you guys and run the show at the same time. So with that being said, I have Tim Hardaway Jr. here queued up. So let's listen to what Tim had to say about tonight's game.
What changed for you, but then for the entire offensive approach from the first half to the second half? It seemed almost like night and day from what you guys were doing in terms of spacing and efficiency.
I think just coming out more aggressive. Most importantly, just wanted to set the tone and pressure the ball full court, just as they were doing in the whole game. So just wanted to come out at halftime, set a tone, and we're in a situation before 2 days ago. So down at halftime, and just wanted to come out and have a really great third quarter.
Any chance that Pops is in the crowd?
No, not this time. Not this time. No.
How satisfying is that to kind of turn around what happened to you guys in Atlanta and see positive results in a game like this?
It just shows growth in our group. Coach Kidd said before the game, great teams, they don't lose 2 in a row, and they find a way to win, especially in hard situations. So we just wanted to make sure that we finished strong and played hard on both ends of the floor, and didn't want to question ourselves after the game if we did enough to to pull off a victory.
Okay, we'll move to Zoom. Chuck Cooperstein.
Hey, Tim, the fact that you guys did stay with it defensively tonight, especially after bad start, bad game in Atlanta. I mean, from that standpoint, just how important was it for you guys just to stay with the game and sort of let things happen so you could ultimately get yourselves together?
I think most importantly, just weathering the storm. We knew that coming in, they were coming off a back-to-back, so they also are in a tough situation as well. Just playing a back-to-back, and they all play hard. Talking about the Raptors, so you got to give them credit where credit is due, and that's a phenomenal team they got over there. But we just tried to make sure that we weathered the storm, and just wanted to make sure that we up the pressure on both ends of the floor, and just made sure we stayed aggressive throughout the whole entire second half.
I'm good. Thanks.
Hey, Tim, was it maybe just a little extra special or maybe a little redemption for you, knowing that last year you kind of had a couple of clunkers against this team?
Yeah, I mean, we weren't playing in their building, so it's a different story.
Kevin Gray and 105 through the fan. Tim, that bank shot from about 27 feet, banks open on Saturday night for you, I guess. How'd that feel to see that go down, hit 5 straight threes at one point? How big did the basket feel for you at that point?
It was good, but also most importantly, just making sure that I pick my spots. I mean, Luka's running the show. Him and KP are great in that 2-man game. So I'm just playing off of those guys and reading the situations, and a lot of those shots were on closeouts and their breakdown on their defensive end. So just trying to make sure I stayed aggressive, but also shoot the ball with confidence. I know I missed 3, 4, 5 in the first half, but I mean, shoot or shoot.
He's not lying there. Listen, this guy here, when in doubt, he will shoot the ball, and that's kind of one thing I like about him. But he will shoot. He will continue to shoot no matter what. We call over here on this postgame show, we call him when he's in the mode like we call him 3 the Hardaway Jr. When he's got it going like that. But yeah, I mean, overall, like you heard Coach Kidd say in Luka and Tim Hardaway, basically first half, just a slow start. Defense, everybody's happy with the adjustment they made at halftime. that's the most important thing, is that they're able to make adjustments. Last year, this team wasn't so good at making adjustments, but this year they honed in, they made adjustments, they got the dub, and they get out of here, and now they're coming back to the AAC, what looks like on Tuesday. But before I let you guys go, what I want to do is I want to go over this schedule right here with you, and let's see who we all got coming up this week, and give a little prediction here. Okay, so we take on the Raptors. We win. So Tuesday night, where I will be live from the inside the AAC from the F150 Club, as I like to call it. The Mavericks going to be taking on the Rockets. Don't sleep on the Rockets. They're playing some good basketball right now. Thursday, the Mavericks are going to play the Spurs at the AAC. And then Friday, they got a back-to-back. They're going to play the Nuggets at 9 o'clock. And then Sunday is going to be an interesting day for us here, folks, because that's going to be double duty for your boy here, because I am going to not only, as you see, we do Mavs post-game show, we also do Cowboys post-game show. So the Mavericks are going to play at 2:30. I might end up going to that game. It's against the Kings. I want to get a good look at these Kings because I've seen the way they've been playing basketball, and I want to check them out. So we're gonna have the Mavericks at 2:30, and then later that night, the Cowboys are going to be taking on the Minnesota Vikings. So you will see me a lot on Sunday, because we're going to have the post game show for the Mavs at 2, and then later that night we're going to have the post game for the Dallas Cowboys after they take on the Minnesota Vikings, which will be a late game. So get ready for that. And then after the Kings, they'll take on the Heat, kicking off November, and then they will travel to San Antonio to take on the Spurs that week after the Kings game. So, within that stretch, I'll say Houston's a win, San Antonio's a win. I might give them an L against the Nuggets and the Heat. They'll beat the Kings, and they might lose to the Spurs at home. That's about it. So what I'll give them. Hold on. I'm coming back to that question. Kings is our kryptonite. Good point. I watched them play the other night. They play some good basketball right now. Harrison Barnes is balling. They just got what's his name? Davion Mitchell. He's playing good too. Man, they got a good squad. The Kings are on their way. Listen, I actually got the Kings. They're probably gonna be in the play-in game this year. Don't sleep on the Kings. I really like what they're doing over there right now. The person that asked Kid the question got offended on Twitter. Oh no, did he? Come on, man. I'll check it. Who was it that asked him that? Was it somebody from what's one of those deals? A Smoking Cuban or something? Like that. I don't know. I don't know who that was. I didn't hear the name, but I'm pretty sure I'll find out. I'll find out who that was. Maybe you guys know who it was. I hear you guys saying it was Nick Anskit. Okay. It was okay, he's from Locked On Mavs. Nick Van Exit. Oh, Nick Van Exit. Okay, that's who that was. I didn't hear the name of who it was when it happened. So so that's why I didn't know who that was. Okay. I'm familiar with Nick. No problem there. Yeah, of course. Listen, me and Rick Carlisle weren't the best friends either. When he was here, so it's no stranger. I'm pretty sure Coach Kidd didn't mean anything by it. He's facing a lot of criticism for things that don't even make sense. So that's probably why he felt the need to come at him like that. But yeah, so listen, we'll be back here Tuesday night. Like I said, I'll be live from the AAC inside the F150 Club, as I like to call it, partying. And we'll be post-game in the Mavs and the Houston Rockets, which I'm giving them a dub in a home opener. But again, don't sleep on Houston. They're playing some good ball too right now. That Jalen Green kid He's balling. He's balling right now. But I'd like to take the Mavs in that game. So, but we'll find out. So, yes, we will be. I'll be live at the AAC. Me and Kevin Gray will be shooting our show, The Clear Path. That's on the Fanatics View page. If you haven't gotten a chance, go subscribe to the Fanatics View. Me and Kevin Gray do a show. My broadcast where you heard him asking questions in the Mavs post game with everybody tonight. They let him talk to everybody. We do a show called The Clear Path that airs on Tuesday on the Fanatics View page. I'll be back Tuesday for the Mavs post game show, and then Thursday we'll be back in studio for my show bFb with me, Tobias, EA, and Billy. So if you haven't done so already, go subscribe to our YouTube page. You can check out our show, some of our shows. If you haven't seen it already, we do a live broadcast of a show in the studio. It's called bFb. So if you haven't done so, check it out. Subscribe to the YouTube page. We always want subscribers. And then, like I said, next Sunday, we do a Cowboys post game show after every Cowboys game, and we do one for Mavericks. So next Sunday, we're gonna have a Mavericks post game and a Dallas Cowboys post game show right after they're over with. So subscribe, and you get all notifications. Usually, the show is on Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch, but tonight I just did on YouTube because I had a hater on Facebook, and they got me put in Facebook jail, so I couldn't put it on Facebook tonight. So other than that, man, that's pretty much it. We'll be back. You know, I cover them. I don't know if people know this. I'll give this a little backstory. I cover the Mavs, so I have access to them. That's why I have access to the interviews. So I get to go to all Mavs games. Right now, they're not letting us down to talk to players. Otherwise, I'd be down there with the players or whatever. That'll probably change mid-season. Where we could be in the arena right now, we can't be down on the bottom floor because of the Delta variant with COVID. Of course, everybody knows. But after everything is said and done, I'll be able to be down there. I'll be able to shoot from down there and things like that. Other than that, man, everything's pretty much good. Like I said, I'll be back here. Cowboys don't play tomorrow, so you'll see me again on this page on Tuesday, right after the Mavs take on the Houston Rockets live from the AAC. So, hey, like we always say, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars, always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around. Yes, subscribe, you guys. Subscribe. It's an underrated channel. Subscribe. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around.